Good afternoon, YouTube. Just thought I'd come on for a few minutes while I'm driving. And just picked up a load, taking it to Home Depot, trying to get back in the swing of things, driving and so forth and so on. I just wanted to talk just for a minute about this new age driver. I got a new dispatcher, nice person. So I got to be on my P's and Q's. And they asked me, they said, "Are you a night driver?" And I promised that I watch my mouth. And I've been working on it. I literally almost said, well, I ain't no punk ass driver. I'm no punk. I'm a truck driver. I'm doing this. November be 12 years. I've been doing this 12 years. I drive through the night. I drive to get the load there. But it was an honest question. I said, shoot, whatever you need me to do legally, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need me to do legally, I'll do it. And which means these are the hours that are given to us as truck drivers, guys. But there are some guys that I don't drive tonight or whatever. A lot of times they just say, look, I need glasses, I got night blindness. Well, you got night blindness, you don't need to be driving an 18-wheeler. You don't know how to drive at night, you don't need to be driving an 18-wheeler. You legally, you got your 10 hours, if you got to pull over, get your behind back of that wheel and drive that truck. But a lot of these guys, I don't drive at night. I remember I had heard that before. I was in Indianapolis and the dispatcher said he don't drive at night. So me, he don't drive at night. And you got a CDL? You got to be freaking kidding me. But they out here. And you know what? Don't let them drive at night, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're an idiot. But driving at night is so much more pleasant. Because there's no traffic, there's no one out here. I don't know how to fly that. There's no traffic, there's no one out here. And you're swerving, you don't be too embarrassed from swerving because no one sees you. You know what I'm saying? No one knows you've been swerving. Now during the day, they're like, look, is he drunk or something? No, I'm not drunk. I'm just stupid. I'm just playing. If I see you talking like he's trying to be funny. But the fact is, I was asked, do you drive at night? Yeah, I drive at night. I drive at night. I drive through a blizzard, drove through a whiteout, drove into and out of a hurricane. You know, this is what we do. This is what gets your food on your table. Everybody talking about the dock workers. The dock workers can't do crap without us. We the ones that got to take the stuff out of their yard. They load them onto our trucks. You see what I'm saying? They load them onto our trucks. We all need each other. So I'll just say that so those dock workers can come call me out, because I don't care. Be honest with you, don't care. I'm still getting paid low. You know? But it's freaking flying here, man. But it is what it is. I missed my live this morning. Well, I was tired. Because again, I only had 3 hours of sleep. It is what it is. But yeah. And another thing, I did a good. Y'all be proud of me. I did a good deed. One of the blessings about driving a truck is when you get a rejected load. I know that sounds messed up, but for some reason you get a rejected load. It could be meat, it could be vegetables, it could be candy, it could be anything. A case of potato chips, anything. Oh, I got like three cases of ice cream, and I've got my refrigerator stuffed to the hilt. It's gonna all melt. I don't know why I tried. I can't eat that much. And I got 2 cases of low carb, ice cream bars and gelato and all this other stuff. And I gave 2 cases out. I just loaded at a place up the way, and I walked up there and gave him a big old bag of ice cream bars and Ben and Jerry's. Oh my God, that's like liquid crack. Ben and Jerry's peanut butter cookie mix, whatever. Oh my God, my sugar level gonna be through the roof when I eat nothing else today. But that stuff was free. I mean, it was a freaking truckload, an 18-wheeler load of nothing but ice cream that they would take to the supermarket and sell. Oh my God, it was like crack cocaine. The guys that work at the yard they were having at it, man, and they still got a whole bunch. It's ridiculous, really dang ridiculous. But that, I've had sports drinks, I've had artisanal breads, cereals, potato chips, you name it, I've had it. And I've been on the chemical side for a while. I'm getting back used to this. And I just walk over, I bring it home, I give it to my neighbors or whatever. And that's the fun part of it. It's like, I hope somebody kicks something. If they have one broken box, they not taking certain things. You know what I mean? It's freaking crazy. Welcome in. I can't really be looking down there. I'm driving. As you can see, I'm driving an 18-wheeler. So, welcome. I ain't going to be on here long. I just sit there playing around. I'm driving. Nowadays, you just gotta get used to these millennials and all that stuff. Well, I don't do this, I don't do that. Then what are you doing this for? You know what I'm saying? What the heck are you doing this for? Let me see, what truck? An 18-wheeler. I'm in a freaking 18-wheeler. Driving 18-wheeler for a truck out. But I just short on it. I thought it was freaking hilarious. But I'm gonna call my dispatcher and answer me. I got a stupid question for you. You got guys that don't drive at night? Where do we do that at? See, I get myself in trouble with my mouth off. I need to stop. I've been on disability because I had 2 operations. I'm back on the road, so I got to get my body back into doing this, and fix my attitude. So I'm working on that. I'm working on being the right person for 2025 and so forth. We'll figure out which way is this thing sending me. I'm going south. Gotta figure that out. Ugh. start putting it back on the mount. But the only problem is when I put this phone in the mount on the dashboard, the sun comes through the windshield and heats up the back of the phone, and the phone heats up. And guess what that does? It heats up the phone, and the phone cuts off. I've had it happen in the middle of the live. The phone cut off on me, and everyone's like, "Where'd it go?" My phone overheated, so I can't. That's why. And another thing. That's why I do my lives in at night or early morning when the sun isn't at its peak, because it'll knock the phone out. You know, that's one of my things. Married truck driver, and I live, love. How hard can it be? Hard as a mother. I'll tell you right now. But we'll get it done. Ain't got no choice. Get it done. Ain't got no choice. I can't do 40 west to 75. 40 west in Carolina is shut down. Hopefully this is going to set me a different way. It's Texas, this way, so it's great. Yep. I guess we call this the silent truck driving. You got people do silent, watch me sleep, please watch my bubbles, all kind of crap. Well, I guess I'll do silent truck driving. Well, that ain't gonna last long. That's why I ain't gonna be on here like, I gotta hear some music, you know. Hey, that's another thing I want to talk about. How I know, I just realized why my Caucasian brothers and sisters be listening to heavy metal and death metal and all that metal stuff. You release a whole lot of frustration listening to music like that. Everybody, that's devil. No. That's helping me not to go postal on your behind. That's helping me not to freak out and choke you out or punch you in the neck or cause any violence, just for entertainment purposes only. That helps me not to go postal. And because my son, you know, I'm African American, and I'm a high yellow. That's what they call it in the north. And red bone and all this other stuff. But my son listens to metal. More yelling the better. He knows these, you know. And I was like, and I just started listening. There's a song called Bodies. And let the bodies hit the floor. 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 And I caught myself screaming with the daggone song. I think I got that fly. I caught myself screaming with the song, and I'm singing along with it. Let the bodies hit the floor. And I'm calling myself screaming, and I'm screaming. And then when the song's over, I realize I ain't frustrated no more. Hey, Wallace, blind as a bat, but I see your emotion, your thing. I catch myself, and I just, because I'm that type of person, I gotta listen to certain music before I start my day. If I get frustrated, I listen to certain music. If I need to be happy, I get certain music, because I'm an empath, which I have kind of hard time controlling my emotions. But what gets the frustration out, some of these metal songs, some of them I'm like, oh my God, that's too much. But some of them, I started my day listening to it and getting all that frustration out, because they when they talk about it, that there's a certain way to gurgle and yell and they be yelling. I faint because I am, and I started laughing. But now I when I see stuff, I send it to my son, and I feel like we are vibing or something like that. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm vibing because he said, and he'll tell me he knows all about the group, and I want to take him to one of those. He ain't really ready for it, but I want to take him to one of them where they had the mosh pit and get out there and get hit. And and I want you can take some jeans or whatever, and black shirt. I'll keep my mouth shut with dark glasses and watch this mess. And I know he loves this crap. And I just think it's it's hilarious that I started, and I'm like, if I get frustrated, I'll listen to that song, Bodies, or there's another one, he's got this really evil looking face on the cover, but it's I don't know, I forgot what it's called, but I listen to it all the time now, and it gets all that frustration out. And sometimes you got to figure out what releases that frustration that you don't freaking freak out on somebody. If that's the case, man, more power to you. If you need that screaming, because they have places where you can go and with a sledgehammer and break stuff. You know what I'm saying? And people don't realize you got to get that stuff out, so you don't do something and then everybody look at you like you're crazy because you've been holding it in all your life. A lot of us hold stuff in and don't know how to release it, don't know how to channel it, we don't know how to engage in it. Because everybody ain't like all normal people. Everybody ain't like all normal people. And sometimes you need ways to cope. I wasn't taught ways to cope. I had to figure this crap out. And a lot of times when you figure it out, it's even better. Because now, I hit that song, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. Veins popping out of my head. I'm not talking about anything else, no violence or whatever. But I'm just saying it's something to get whatever's out of me, out of my system. I'm screaming it out and letting it go. See, a lot of times we take the frustration in through the mouth and we just hold it. But sometimes you gotta release it through your butt. Fart it out. Pass the gas. Take a dump. Release the pressure. See, we let stuff in. We let it through our ears. We see it, and then we hold it in. Sometimes you gotta let it keep going. Not sometimes, all the time. You gotta let it keep going. Because see, this stuff, you get so frustrated, and then you try to compensate. You try to compensate with liquor. You try to compensate with drugs. You compensate with sex. Over-sexualizing things and sexual. We try to compensate with. Some people cut themselves. Some people inject themselves. This for entertainment purposes. I'm not telling you to do anything. And some people, overeat. That's a sickness. Some people, you hear people that are hoarders. That's a sickness. And then you got people that they'll throw up. That's a sickness. And then we get people that make excuses for it. Oh, you're fat shaming. No. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. If you eating like that, if you doing like that, something ain't right. You got to figure out what the heck's going on. What's the matter with you? And once you figure that out, you can release the pain. You can release the suffering. Hey, welcome in. Hey, if I see anybody, how y'all doing? You can release the suffering. You can release the frustration. You know, I release the frustration by doing yard work. I release the frustration by walking. You'd be proud of me. I got up this morning. I walked around the yard. The yard meaning where all my trucks are sitting. I walked around the yard for a good bit, and I got myself settled. I'm gonna stop and eat some of this free ice cream. Oh my God! I know well this is in here. Sorry, this is free. There's a whole bunch of low free. I gave away the crack stuff. I got low carb, low carb ice cream sticks. But there's a whole 18-wheeler full of carb stuff. Oh God. And I had one that's Ben & Jerry's peanut butter, whatever, and I was like, I shouldn't be eating this, but then the horns came out of my head, and I was like, well, fuck, F that, you only live once. But I ain't gonna eat for the rest of the day, because I'd probably spike my sugar way beyond comprehension. Poke breaks, I can grab water. I gotta go this way because of because 40's closed, but that's okay. Hey man, it is what it is. I don't care. I'm working again. You know what I mean?
Three-fourths of a mile, keep right.
But see, we get so frustrated. I know I do. That's why it makes my lives, you know, it'd be boring to some people, but some people can relate. You get so frustrated that you don't recognize that you need the release. And see, that's why I like that. And I'm like, oh, I see why the Caucasians be listening to all this heavy metal. And because it's all that, you just getting it out. And then you wore out after that. I'm an old man. After I listen to that stuff, I'm ready to take a nap. I'm ready to take a nap. Hey, Bud Files, what's going on? I see Bud Files down there. Oh, shit. But it's so funny. I went full tilt boogie on my keto. You know, so I was like, I get back to my keto. I eat meat and then just more meat. And just more meat. And then I woke up this morning and I said, okay, I'm going to have me some meat today. And I'm going to have some good, you know, the good oils and everything else. And I'm looking at this guy pulling stuff out of the trailer. Normally they don't do that in the yard. And I'm going to say, hey, guy, what's going on? Oh, the whole trailer got rejected. Ice cream. I said, man. And I said, man, I just started my diet. And the guy said, F your diet. Come get some of this. I'm like, that's all you had to tell. That's all you had to tell me. That's all you had to say. He said, F your diet. Come get some of this. And then they gave me 2 cases of low-carb ice cream. And I said, that's all right. That's okay. Oh, shit. Now I'm sitting in traffic because the interstate's over. It's all right. It's crazy. Only a month and a half off. I only gained 9 pounds. Most of that, I think, was from all the beer I was drinking because I was trying to. I know that it ain't right, but I only had a certain amount of painkillers, and all they did, they talk about, oh, you get addicted to it. All they did was just knock me out. So I just slept. I slept for the first 2 weeks of my operation, but I was feeling some pain after that. So, man, I just kept on buying the beer. So I think I got 9 pounds of some beer in me. So for the next month, we're gonna be drying out. the next month we're gonna be drying out. I'm not going. Technically, I'm not gonna go home till Thanksgiving. But I'm on local, not a local, but I'm a regional where I'll be able to. Oh, cool.
1/4 of a mile.
South.
Keep right onto North Chester Street.
I'm on regional where I'll be able to get back home once a night, every few nights. But I'll leave that, leave the beer alone. But I'll be able to get through the house without having to lose it. Because, like I said, I've been out of work for a minute, so I want to. I want to be, what's the word I'm trying to find out? I want to be, I got to make up for this month. So then I was off. You know what I mean? Because I had to sell a lot of stocks and whatnot. I got to catch up on all that stuff so I can keep everything, up the track. Oh, here's a funny thing. As a truck driver, I say stuff. I have certain sayings, and I think I pissed the lady off. She said, "Oh, I'm having a bad day, blah, blah, blah." I said, no, man. I said, I just say that because what I said was,
1/4 of a mile. Turn right to join Interstate 85.
I said, treat me like a 3-year-old, and and not derogatory, but I said, treat me like a 3-year-old because a lot of times I don't know what number you think. See. Sometimes a big old thing, and they want to know a number. What's the pickup number? Every place is different. It's treat me like a 3-year-old. So in other words, I was just saying, look, just what number you looking for, And she thought I was being I was being a dick. I apologize. See, a lot of times people don't understand your perception of your reality, and they think you're being an a-hole. I wasn't, and I didn't mean it. So I apologize. See, I have to check myself regularly and apologize because I can say something and I don't mean to. But I'm gonna meet up with my wife at the Home Depot across from my office, and I'm gonna bag all this ice cream up, take it home, put it in the freezer. We must still be in North Carolina. I'm in the Carolinas right now. Which is all good. Normally, like I said, I've been driving them. I was like a little bitch. Now I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm driving. I'm making that money. Money. I'm like, I'm driving. Whatever. See, we don't realize. I don't realize. I'll say that a lot of times. I gotta stop being. I gotta just stop saying everybody like that, because everybody isn't like that. But the ones that you see on YouTube, ones that you see, all people, all guys, and the main one is all guys cheat. But then how come, if all guys cheat, then how come on Maury Povich, Yeah, the good 80% of the you're not the father, or on maternity court, Mrs. So and so, 50% of you're not the father. You see the percentages there? Come on, man. You know, and a lot of us we look for the wrong things, man. We look for the wrong things. When you start looking for the right things, man, please, you'll see. But you got to figure that out. I'm not trying to find it. I got what I need. You know. I think that's the because I keep on saying someone asked, I didn't prepare for winter driving. It keeps cutting out. I didn't prepare for winter driving. Go to Cabela's and get you a Sub-Zero blanket. Because if you get stuck in this truck and you can't keep it warm or whatever, you have a Sub-Zero blanket to protect you from it. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this live because I keep on losing signal. So you guys have a blessed day. Catch you guys later.
1 1/2 of a mile, keep left.